Thank you for joining me again at the Results Roundtable. How much I'm enjoying our time that we get to get together, discuss different topics that really do and does make a difference in your life, both at work and at home. This is a topic that, unfortunately, we all have to address one time in our lives. Proven ways to overcome adversity. Does it seem like every challenge that you experience becomes a big headache in your life called adversity? No matter what adverse events you are currently experiencing, there can always be something to learn from them. I know that's easier said from somebody not having to go through it. I know that's easier said when you're not in the middle of it. No, the event itself is not going to be pleasant. I think we can all agree upon that. And adversity never is. It's hard to comprehend how something like losing a child or finding out that you have cancer can be a learning experience. Breaks my heart. But there is definitely one thing that will come out of that experience regardless. There is one thing will come out of that regardless. And that is you'll definitely learn something about yourself that you didn't know before. The way in which you view adversity will either allow you to be set free from the heartache, confusion, guilt, fear, or allow you to be negatively affected in every aspect of your life. After going through an adverse event, which we all have, sad but true, you will be at a crossroads. There's no question about that. You will be at a crossroads. So let's talk about that. You can either view it as a blessing or allow your past to control the rest of your life. I know for some of you these words are not falling on your heart very easily. Because for many of us, when we're in the middle of it, we say, how could you see this as a blessing? Well, that's what friends do. We tell you the truth. Over time, you will see it, one form or another. You will see it either as a blessing or you'll see it as a curse. What you see will determine what your life attracts after it. So let's talk about the 4 ways you can confront and overcome adversity. First of all, surround yourself with positive people. Be selective with the people you surround yourself with. Indirectly, they will affect your mood and your outlook. I remember when my partner was diagnosed with cancer, and the doctor that diagnosed him asked him where he worked. And he said, I work with Bryan. And fortunately, the doctor knew me. And he says, being in that environment will help you a lot. No greater gift than that comment. When you are in an emotional state of mind, it's important to surround yourself with people who are supportive and encouraging. We know the difference, do we not? Human beings conform to those around them. If I walk next to somebody who's limping long enough, I'll start limping. Conformity is the change of behavior caused by another person or a group of people. That's a choice you can make. That's a positive choice you can make. And it's one of the most important choices you can make. When experiencing adversity, it's crucial in your development to surround yourself with people who are accepting of your flaws, mistakes, imperfections, not critical. Overcoming adversity can be a challenge when you have a supportive team helping you move forward. It can be such a challenge. It's hard enough by itself with a supportive team. Imagine how hard it is when you don't have people supporting you. It's much easier to accept yourself when you're around people that accept you. Number 2, write. Yeah, there's something so peaceful. Not sure exactly, but it is truthful in writing down your thoughts. That's why the power of a journal comes into play. However short or long your journal entries are, the process of writing down your emotions allows you to reflect, allows you to get outside of them, allows you to look down on them, and allows you to separate from them for a moment to give the ability to open space for something else to fill in that space inside of you. There are many benefits to writing. Allows for self-expression. It helps give feedback about your life. You can get angry on a piece of paper and then tear it up and burn it up and throw it away. It does have some emotional wellness to that concept. Allows you to better understand your current situation. Sometimes I've had people write it down and said, when I looked at it that way, it wasn't as bad as I thought it was. Allows you to think outside the box. Makes you better philosopher. Writing in a journal once a day can help in your overcoming adversity without having to do it from internal. You're now learning to be able to do it external. Whatever emotions and feelings or thoughts come to mind, jot it down. Years from now, you'll be able to reflect and see just how much you have developed. Number 3, being in nature. Yeah, I'm all about that. God created the great universe and Mother Earth. Being able to get outside and smell the fresh air and see the trees and feel that. It's the greatest medicine there is. Nature is very therapeutic. You know that. Living in a society where we are constantly moving around and we are disconnected from the beauty of nature. Whether it be walking in a park or gardening in the home or taking time to connect yourself with nature is very important. Like me, heading to the barn, spend a little time at the fishing pond. Life is good. It's very important to the healing process. Slow down so you can see the possibilities and smell the realities and feel the blessings. There have been more than 100 research studies that have shown that outdoor activities reduce the level of stress. With adversity comes stress and frustration. Taking the time to be outside is a way for you to nurture your being, allowing yourself to take a deep breath of fresh air and relax. Somebody says, I'm having a good day. I said, you might want to tell your face that. It's relax. The sun and the air give you a sense of calmness during the face of adversity. Take about 10, 20 minutes outside each day and find your stress level decreasing. Number 4, start investing in yourself. There is no better investment than the investment within your own personal development. Yes. When you start investing in yourself, you start saying, I believe in myself. Experiencing adversity is a great excuse for people not to take charge of their lives. We all face adversity in some way or another. I believe many of you have gotten into the Results Roundtable because of adversity. And I thank you for that, because I show up for you every day to give you advice, to make sure you embrace that moment, but grow from that possibility in a positive way. What makes one individual succeed and another not is how they handle their adversity. So I can know you for 10 years and get to know you in 10 minutes when you're in an adversity. Because adversity brings the truth out of you. Let people know the truth, that you're stronger than they even thought you were. Many of us allow challenges to defeat us. What we need to focus on is developing into a stronger, wiser individual because of the challenges. There's no better way to do so than developing your internal world. Yes, get better inside so you can feel better here. Get yourself a library card. How simple is that? Give me a break. I mean, that's about as old as it gets. Start with reading books, the self-help books, positive thinking books, ways that you can reach out. The Good Life Rules book, my book. The Becoming the Obvious Choice, the book I published that over 800,000 have read now. And more than that. Reach out for advice. Take a look at the audio sections and find yourself a few audio programs that you would like to listen to. Come on, put good stuff in the car instead of listening to things that only cause the stress. It's about starting that momentum moving forward rather than backwards. Your adversity is a blessing, I know, in a disguise. Yeah, I think that's said well. Most of us can't see the disguise, or we can't see the blessing because we're blinded by one or the other. You may not think so at the moment, yes, but it will eventually make you stronger and wiser. That's some good advice. I thank you for your time today at the Results Roundtable, and I'm always honored, I'm always excited, and I'm always thankful that this isn't our last. There's many more to come. We get to spend time together.